urgent elections. It is Tuesday, the first round of the French presidential election is on Sunday, and I just received this. This is what the law calls the electoral propaganda, and I thought I'd give you all, to the people who don't live in France, a look at what this is. So, let's take a look. Because I know you may be curious, so I don't even need scissors to open this. And horror vision I open on Hidalgo's face. Starting very well. So there you go. What is this? It's all the candidates, their programs. So let's start with the first one I saw, Hidalgo. It's what we call the profession de foi. It's basically the program of each candidate plus all the ballots. These are going to be the ballots in the presidential election, because in France we don't tick a box or anything, we just have the ballots on the table, we pick one of each, then we put let's take this one for example, we put one of them in the envelope, discard all the rest, and post the envelope, well, not post it, but put it in the ballot box. So I have, it should be 12, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where are the remaining 6 here? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Interesting but useless thing to notice is the A on Eric's name is accentuated, which it should be, but many think letters lose their accent when they are in uppercase in French. That was a useless remark. But there you go, there are the programs of all the candidates. Like this. The front page is usually very similar to the electoral poster. They look like this, and there are a lot, and it's quite a lot of reading. This is not the full program, by the way. This is just the official flyer. They have the right to a full 4-page thing, and that's what it looks like. There's a lot of stuff. There's priorities, there's some bullet points of the program, there's the candidate's experience sometimes. It's kind of diverse. It's the candidates who make this, not like the state or anything, but it's distributed by the state. And so this is what it looks like. I'm nearly done. One which I find very unique is LaSalle's, because it's kind of basic, but most importantly, it's the only one on which you see serifs. Really, like all the rest. I'm just gonna show you which are serifed and which are not. This, Fairfast translates to cope. It can translate to cope, but I'm gonna go with that. And finally, last and least, there you go. But let's just pick all of them and look at. Did I show you the one by Hidalgo? Yes. Sans serif, 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 sans serif. Sans serif, the accent confused me. I didn't show after. I forgot to show this one. Sans serif, only one of the 12 uses serifs. on the font. This really bodes well with the authentic meaning. Like, that's a designer job well done. And these are the, well, it's the only election where candidates can't customize their ballots. In other elections, candidates make their own ballots and then print them. They only have to be in one color. But here it's really standardized. It's just the candidate's name. By the way, you may notice the last name is in bold, not in bold, sorry, in uppercase. Because that's something we do in French. Oh, another accentuated capital. In French, we sometimes put the last names in bold, in uppercase, to make it very clear which part is the first name, which part is the last name. It's sometimes used, for example, for Eastern names where the last name is before the first name, where it's no confusion. So there you go. Basically, every elector in France, so about 47 million people received this exact thing. And in a couple of weeks, we will receive the ones for the runoffs, which will basically be the same, but with only 2 candidates, the 2 that qualify. And that's basically the whole thing. I kind of archived some of the previous ones, so you may notice. For instance, I'm not gonna show the municipal elections, not gonna dox myself, but where's the ballots for these ones are the European elections. These were for the European elections, where each party basically made their own ballots, and they could only use one color. Also the same. Damn it. The same profession de foi thing, the program, which was much shorter, just a single sheet, but here it's for the presidential, so it's 2. Yes, I do collect the ballots. So there you go. Hope you find that interesting. And I'm gonna put these all in a drawer to collect them. And the ballots, well, technically I can pick those ballots and vote with them on the election day. I can pick one in my pocket, not pick any on the table, and just pick that one. This is exactly what I done when... Where's the fucking ballot? This is exactly what I did in the regional elections. When I actually went to deliver the ballots at the town halls, because we had no choice. They could not be distributed by the prefectures themselves. So I actually had a couple dozen ballots left over, so I just picked one in my bag and voted with it. I took none on the table, and it's perfectly possible to do this. Voters can even print their own ballots. They just have to pick one specific type of paper, well, one specific group of types of paper. But apart from that, in France, you can print your own ballots. The party can print it and distribute it to their voters in person. They can distribute it to the town halls that will put them in the polling stations. That's how we do it in France. The end, I guess.